Welcome back. And hopefully I have audio this time. Double checking, making sure this thing's on. I have the green light, so unfortunately the headphones I'm wearing is either I forgot to turn on the headphones, and this has happened to me in the past, and I was very sure in the past I've actually turned them on, and I've heard like a little bit of a noise, like a eat, and then it shuts off. So it's probably that I may have a bad power button on this headphones, but I guess I'll just keep working with them until they become annoying, or the something else breaks on them. Okay, so anyways, we'll do the creative stream. I actually got my tea this time, so my voice isn't gonna, well, I don't start getting dry mouth. A little too hot to drink though. You can kind of see the steam. It's actually green tea. Come on, load. Load already. Yay! Alright. Hey, hold the door open. Well, okay. Yes. From previous version, I've actually been playing with Genetics Revisited, which is on the other side of the mountain, down here. And this is actually a building, if you watch my first episode, and that means listening to the game audio but not hearing me at all. This building I actually put together, so it's my own design. And this is my genetics lab. Welcome. What genetics shall we splice? The bookshelves actually serve no function here. They're there for decoration. These, however, are in a particular order: cell analyzer, DNA extractor, DNA decryptor, plasmid infuser. This is the blood purifier, which was kind of similar. This is very similar, except the blocks have changed from the previous version of this mod. And probably this different creator, just someone else took it over. And the plasmid injector. They used to be more machines, but they've actually reduced the size just a little bit. And then this machine I've never really used, so I have no idea what it does. It says cloning machine, but I've never had to clone anything. But I'll probably try to experiment with that. However, I know enough that I can actually splice genes onto myself, but I don't know anything else with it. And then I leave my excess stuff here. This is stuff already spliced on, so I can fly, I can drop, and I can swim. Well, I don't drown underwater in the game. Okay, so up here I just barely got the Minecolonies, or the builder, to actually build this. So that's done, and looks like we finished this in the previous episode. So all we have to do is upgrade the tiers on this building, and maybe the HQ. I keep calling it an HQ. But this is the builder's hut, and that up there is the town hall. Now this cave is not normally lit. I actually have night vision too. So it's really hard to tell the difference between night and day unless I see stars and a moon versus the sun. Actually, that comes in handy because my videos won't be very dark. But the downside to having night vision is you don't know exactly how to light up areas, because you can't tell if an area is too dark. Alright, let's upgrade this as well. Alright, that'll keep the villagers busy. Okay, I'm trying to decide what my next sub-project's going to be. Well, let's go ahead and splice myself with the ability to swim in lava. Because if I jump in this over here, I'll actually take damage and probably die. So we're going to fix that. So for now, we don't have a portal yet. Actually, probably, since I've been playing with Minecolonies so much, I might actually try to see... I don't know if I have access to Twilight Forest in this, but I want to try putting a colony in the Nether and the Ender, and probably in the Twilight Forest. But the mod will only allow me to have one colony. It doesn't matter the distance. I'm not sure as far as the realm. That's a pretty big... I guess we could find out. Oh, we're going to need a scraper. And for now, I'm going to put myself in creative mode. That way I can pick on the zombie pigmen and they can't actually injure me. It's so easy to forget you're in survival mode when you can already fly. One, two, three, and straight across. Okay, with me being in the Nether, time will probably freeze on the regular realm and the villagers won't make very much progress building anything. Also, if I didn't give them proper supplies, they're just going to stand around and do nothing. Okay, so our mission is to find... We could probably get some genetic samples of the blaze as well, since we're here. So if I don't... Oh. Let's not forget our position. I don't want to get lost in the Nether. Alright. Now I need to find a spawn zone. I'm getting some lag. A terrible fortress, huh? Oh, you know, it probably helped to turn the monsters on. Ah. Okay, we have enough. Return to base. Okay, it's a good thing I tagged my location. Certainly don't want to have portals all over the place. Huh. We're gonna have to come back and grab some plants. Okay, whether I made it... Nope, it was just lag. maybe I have too many mods loaded. High CPU usage detected. Huh. Actually, my computer is not that new. Actually, this computer is probably more than 25 years. Okay, so genetics lab. Alright, we're going to take all this and stick it in this machine. Too bad we can't do it all at once, though. We have to do it one at a time. This is a bit tedious the way I got it set up because it doesn't automatically transfer to the other machine. I can, however, probably try to do it with hoppers. That I'll probably do another time because I don't want to have to tear this building apart and redo this. And then after you've changed your genetics, you can only do so much. Although I could probably try splicing probably the colonists. Although the previous version of this particular mod, there was, I'm not sure which version of it, but when you try to splice a horse, you'd actually crash your game. Okay, looks like he just barely started building the builders. Yes, quiet time. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember what I hit and what I didn't hit. Alright, next. Okay, we gotta look for your basic gene, and we're gonna make a circle. Hopefully that's not all we have as basic. Alright. Now what it's going to say is gene not set, because these are all basic. Okay, fireproof. Now fireproof gives me 2, basic gives me 1. Okay, so we could just put all this back in the chest. Now half of this is actually from the previous night that I was playing this, and it doesn't seem to expire, which is good. So we can actually keep it for later when we need it. Like if you got a friend that pops on the server and they want to be able to go swimming in lava too, then you could say, well, we got a little bit of a start here for you. Okay, so I'll need a syringe, and first I need to take a sample of the blood from whoever you want to put it back into. Then it goes to the blood purifier. plasmid injector. Then you gotta purify it one more time. And then you stick it back in its host. And this actually seems to work in creative mode as well. We do have a little bit of lava over here that we can actually take a swim in. I should actually... Well, I can try to get into water real quick if need be. Okay, here we go. Ah, I seem to have lost my... Hold sec. Okay, that was just someone handing me my mail. You've got mail. Okay. Okay, Bob the Builder. No, Paul the Builder. I'll bring you some cobblestone as soon as I do this test. That's if I don't die. Alright. Time for a hot swim. Okay, I seem to be fine. I'm completely submersed. Alright, so now I can fall and fly and from the hot into the cold. And the nice thing about night vision is you can see better in the water. Wow, slightly better in the water. Alright, what shall we do next? If I had commenters on my live stream, I could probably, you know, splice the next gene. Ah, we could probably go for Ender Health. But we need to pick on some Endermen. We could do that later. Okay, I'm going to return the syringe back to the lab. Okie dokie. Now, Paul the Builder needs cobblestone. Because you actually get it displayed right there below your screen. What? Lag? Okay. Today. Alright, if we look at his chest here, or workbench, or workstation, it actually shows us all the stuff he needs. And since I'm in survival mode, it displays it in red text. If you're in creative mode, it'll show you in green text. However, since I have... Okay, I just click inventory here. I actually have to remember what he needs. And since I have a poor memory, I actually have to look at that again. Okay, so we have birch and crafting, furnace, and spruce. I think some of that stuff's in over here. Alright. Okay, so we're just down to 2 items I didn't quite remember. Wool and glass. I know I don't need this, but I'm grabbing it anyways. And if you look down, it actually shows you which block he needs. Even though he doesn't have any, he's actually look like he's holding it. And as soon as he gets it, he goes right back to work. Now, in the previous episode where you guys couldn't hear me talk, I was actually talking about one of the times I actually did a particular map. I had a brainstorm while I was at work. I wanted to actually build a garrison or a village underneath the ground. And so I actually had like those you know, those cracks in the world where you actually have, I don't know what you call it, crevice, or you know, where you can actually, well, do walkways and stuff like that. Well, anyways, I dug it out and I planned to put the village underground, kind of hide it. So I wanted to see if I could do a stealthy village to actually hide my villagers. And the villager, well, the builder kept trying to come above ground and try to build a building, even if the caution tape was underground. Oh, you're all done? Okay, let's see what you need for the next building. Quite a bit of stuff. That's quite a wish list. Looks like most of it's oak and chests. I don't have any more oak. Come on. With how many mods I have to have play this on a supercomputer. Again? Okay. Come on. Ah, time to drink some tea. Not so hot now. Okay, now it's nighttime. He's disappeared on me. Okay, his inventory is pretty close to being full. So, probably we'll pull out all the duplicates. Okay, so he has one of everything that I currently have. So when it becomes daytime, he'll have everything he needs and he doesn't have to come back down here. Okay, I still have... Green means that I have it on me. So he needs more than I have actually left him with. However, I need to get these items down here. So a couple of spruce items, a bed, and wooden pressure plate. Alright. This is getting annoying. Oh, that's interesting. Where did he get the books from? Oh, okay. I actually stuck a bookshelf in his way, and I was expecting it to come back as a bookshelf, but it actually got turned into books. Now, most likely he's going to try to unload, but he may unload what he absolutely does not need before he comes back up. I'm not exactly sure what he does not need. So we'll probably just leave it like that for now and then see what happens. I do not see where the moon is, so I have no idea what part of the night it is. Although we could probably give ourselves a time watch. A clock. Okay, we're slightly more towards morning. Okay, so we still need more spruce fence and oak stairs. Okay, it's backwards. I'm so forgetful. I'll just put them all in there just in case. Okay, there is the moon, and I think it's going that direction. Okay. There's absolutely no sweetener in this, it's just pure green tea. Since I've gone to the Nether, I seem to have picked up some lag, so the best way to actually fix that is for me to actually quit out and reload the game up. But you'll probably see how long it takes for me to actually load Minecraft. I think I'm going to work on my ender health while I wait. Endermite. I don't even know what that even looks like. I don't feel like finding out though. Alright. Ah, yes. Hello, Enderman. He probably knew what I was up to. I'm going to steal your health. If I can move. He's got lots of health. I'm not being a very good guest, am I? Okay. I think I'm done milking him for his skin cells. Okay. Goodbye. All right. Oh. I wonder how high I can take this. Probably a stack of 64. Alright, we made it to 60, so most likely get to 64. Okay, 64 is where it stops. Okay, we got the teleporting. It's a good thing I got a lot of skin samples. Basic, basic, basic. Alright, we might have enough basics to start a circle. Okay. More hearts. We definitely save that for later. That's the one I want to go for. Alright, we're ready for the next step. Okay, so we have to go 38. Okay, we're down to 29. Come on, computer, keep up. Alright, I was trying to use all the more hearts so I wouldn't have them hanging out inside the box. Waiting on the computer. Okay, so if I put the wrong one, it does nothing. Alright, we're ready for the next step. Okay, I got a blood sample for myself. Blood purify. I gotta purify it one more time. Alright, and ready for my injection. Okay, didn't hurt that much. Well, obviously I'm in creative mode. Alright, let's put this back so I don't get lost. And then we'll put everything away. Well, I'm not going to grab that teleporting capability yet until I can find out what button I can push. See, there's certain abilities that require a key on your keyboard being pressed down, but I need to actually find out what keys I need to press in order to teleport. Otherwise, it could be something being shared, and like if I try to do something like access the map, I could teleport into a wall or something like that. Alright. Let's see. If I go into survival mode, the color of my heart should have changed. Okay. So instead of them being red, they're now orange. So I have actually twice the health. So if I go into combat, I don't have to sweat it as bad. Alright, let's check up on our villagers real quick. I have a bad feeling that they haven't really been doing much. Oh, the sun's going down. Okay, let's see if they did anything as far as the builder's hut. I actually got to start thinking about where I'm going to put my next building. And when I have a mountainous terrain, it's kind of harder to place things down. Now, what happens is the town hall projects a field around itself, and that's the area that you could put your buildings. If you try to put it outside that circle of influence, the villagers won't do anything with that, won't interact with the buildings. Actually, you can't build anything for the villagers to interact with. Alright. Okay, so far, this is probably for the HQ, the town hall. So the town hall is not done being redone. I don't have any caution tape around this, so whatever building I choose to put down will be next. And the next thing I want to do is actually I want to build a warehouse, which is bigger. And I don't have... So in other words, I'm going to have to alter the terrain for the warehouse, or I could put it down here. Actually, I think I'll put it down here. Okay, this is getting kind of annoying. Usually my desktop's not that bad, but I think it's because I went to the Nether and came back. See, as you can see, I actually have kind of like orange hearts and then it goes red, but since I'm playing in easy mode, I actually healed back up. Okay, so I acquired two things. Now I haven't done a whole lot with this particular mod, but probably in this series I'll be experimenting. I think my next beverage is going to be sweet instead of bitter. Come on. A moment frozen in time. Come on, go, go, go. Today. Alright, I think we have enough space for the warehouse. And I'm going to let Bob the builder clear out the rest. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. I'd like to move today. Okay, the warehouse looks like it's got a gold bar. The nice thing about this particular mod as far as setting down buildings is it exactly shows you what kind of footprint it's going to take when you build it before you decide to build it. So if I set it here, it's actually showing that it's going to take up a big chunk of this hill here. So I need to turn around and place it down again, so most of it will be behind me. Okay, so either case there's going to be some dirt that's going to be needed to be removed. So let's try to go back, probably back 3 and over 1. Okay, so I don't want to give Paul the builder too much work to do. Otherwise it'll take forever for him to build this warehouse. Okay, now that I've decided I'm going to put it here, I just have to right click it and choose to build. Now what I could do is actually dig this out for him, so that, because I could dig faster than he can, You know, like a diamond shovel versus a gold shovel. Okay, you can't access a chest with these blocks. Alright. This is getting annoying. Okay. Since I'm streaming to YouTube, I think there's a pause feature that I could use with my recording software. I'm not exactly sure how the pause feature works on YouTube through the software, or I got that backwards. I'm gonna try it out and see if you guys wind up watching my load screen, the game loading, or if you guys get to be spared from watching me load the game. But this is kind of bugging me. Try not to take too many trips to the nether. Alright, so I'm going to look at my menu options real quick with this recording software. Okay, so pausing only affects local recording, but not streaming. So I'm not exactly sure how long I've been recording for. Okay. My software doesn't tell me that. Or maybe it's just I don't know how to find it from the software. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my YouTube channel and see if it tells me there. Okay, well, I can't find it in enough time, so I'm going to end the video here and I'm going to call the next episode Episode 3. Probably the same title though. Alright, so probably next episode I'll be putting down the warehouse. Well, until next time, laters.